Howdy folks, I'm Jake from Swoogo. Now today I want to start out with a little bit of a hot take, but if your event website requires a developer, you're already doing something wrong. Now, I mean no disrespect to developers out there, just hear me out on this. I'm going to explain why I think so. Most event teams don't need custom code to build a website that works well, looks great, drives registrations. What they need is control, clarity, and the ability to move fast. Today, I want to break down how you can build a high-performing event website without a developer and without sacrificing flexibility, design, or results. So let's start with the basics. Why is building a high-performing event website so important? Your event website is your event's digital home base. If you watched the previous video too, the same questions that attendees ask themselves when they show up for your event are the same questions that they ask when they visit your event website. Again, that is this event for me? Do I understand what I'm going to get out of this event? And most importantly, is this event worth my time? A good event website answers those questions quickly. And you shouldn't need a developer to update speaker information or tweak the copy or adjust the design. So, principle number one, start with your goals. Now, as a brand person, I am guilty of doing this, but before you even touch your layouts or your colors, you need to figure out what you're trying to achieve with your website. So most event websites, they need to build excitement. They need to deliver clear information. They need to convert registrations. They need to guide people to an action. When those goals are clear, then your design decisions get easier. You're not asking, does this design look nice? You're asking, does this design help move registrants forward in the process? This is the mindset that lets non-technical teams, oh my God, I always forget the second part. This is the mindset that lets non-technical teams build effective websites all on their own. Principle number two, design for your attendees and not your design team. One of the biggest mistakes that event teams make is designing for what they want to see and maybe not what their attendees want to see. First-time attendees need different information than returning ones. Executives scan information. Practitioners dive deep. Some people want logistics immediately. Others want the why. When your website builder lets you structure content clearly, reorder sections easily, and tailor messaging without code, you can design around real attendee needs instead of technical limitations. Number three, navigation should feel intuitive. Your navigation should feel more like a GPS and less like a maze. Home, agenda, speakers, registrations, FAQs. That's the foundation. If someone has to hunt for event dates, pricing, how to register, you've already created friction. The key is being able to adjust navigation and page structure yourself. When content is modular and drag and drop, you can test and refine and improve upon this design without waiting for approvals or design reviews or any other design cycles that you may have. Principle number four, functionality beats design every single time. Don't get me wrong, a beautiful site is nice. A functioning working site is arguably better. You don't need to have complex animations or custom code to create impact. I'll tell you what you need. You need clear hierarchy, readable typography, accessible colors, and strong calls to action. Fortunately for you, you do not have to sacrifice functionality or design when you are using Swoogo. Principle number five, timing and flow matter more than perfection. Good news, your event website does not have to be finished on day one. And as a matter of fact, the best websites evolve over time, just like me as I get older. Hopefully, I'm getting better with age. You may tease speakers early, or release the agenda later, or highlight different content as the event gets closer. When you make these updates yourself, your site stays fresh and dynamic instead of static and outdated. The flexibility is what removes the need for developer involvement. So for example, let's say that you are running a multi-city event series. Instead of building out 3 separate sites from scratch, you can just build one event hub that serves as your base, and then build 3 separate sites off of that that all share the same branding and the same feel. You control layout, content order, and updates directly. No code changes, no bottlenecks, no delays. Not bad. So building an event website without a developer, it's not cutting corners. It's about owning your experience. When your platform gives you control over the layout and the content and the flow, your team can move faster, test out ideas, and build better event websites all on your own. And that's how event websites stop being a blocker and start being an advantage. If you want to build event websites that look great, work hard, and don't require developer support, that's what platforms like Swoogo were specifically designed for. You get flexibility, you get control, and you get the ability to launch and update your website without waiting on anyone else. Thanks for watching, and if you like this content, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Until the next video, take care.